I wanna live with a cinnamon girl. I can be happy the rest of my life with a cinnamon girl. Morning, everyone. That is Neil Young and Cinnamon Girl. Neil Young said that he could be happy with a cinnamon girl for the rest of his life. And so, of course, today's Monday message is a special one. It is my salute to cinnamon. So I've been thinking about this and I thought, people might think I have this weird cinnamon obsession. I do really like cinnamon. I've always liked it as a spice. I've always liked any kind of cake that contains cinnamon. I've always liked the smell of cinnamon. But let's just have a look at why cinnamon is just so great. Now, aside from food, you can use cinnamon to create decorations, ornaments. This happens to be a Christmas ornament, but you can use it to make centerpieces, garlands, things like that. Just whatever you want. You can use it to stir. You can use a cinnamon stick to stir your coffee as well. And then, of course, there is the what we do with it in terms of food. Now, you know that I put cinnamon in my coffee, add a little extra kick. I love to make hot cocoa with whipped cream on top and then sprinkle cinnamon on top. I love the combination of those two flavors, chocolate and cinnamon. And I love the way the cinnamon looks sprinkled on top of the whipped cream. Now, this is one of my favorite cookies. It's a snickerdoodle. So look it up. It's a very easy cookie to make. It's delicious. It's warm and soft and melts in your mouth. And it tastes like cinnamon. There are different stories about the origin of the name snickerdoodle. It could just be like a silly nonsense name. It's a traditional American cookie, I would say. And then some say it might be a sort of not adaptation, but a change of a traditional German word that was used. Immigrants coming over making certain kind of cookies, and then the word gets changed as it's circulated. Cinnamon rolls. Now, I'm not going to show you how to make cinnamon rolls because it's not hard. It's just very labor intensive. So, because first you have to make the dough and then you have to let it rise. And then you roll out the dough and you coat the dough with this mixture of butter and sugar and cinnamon. And then you roll it and you cut the cinnamon rolls. And then you have to put them in the pan and let them rise again. And then after you bake them, you coat them with this wonderful layer of frosting. And they're really delicious and really sugary, sweet. Now, an American store has cornered the market on this type of food, Cinnabon. That's all they do. They sell these cinnamon buns, and they sell gigantic ones and smaller ones. And if any of you are fans of Jim Gaffigan, you should look up his bits on Cinnabon. They are quite hilarious. He talks about the fact that nobody has any business eating a Cinnabon. There's no nutritional value. But anyway, it's really funny, and they are very delicious. Now, I think it was a few years ago, maybe it was last year, I don't know. They came out with cinnamon Coke, and you can imagine my reaction when I heard that they were coming out with cinnamon Coke. I'm not a big soda drinker, but I had to try this. And yeah, I mean, it was good. It has a little spice, a little kick to the Coca-Cola. So if you're a cinnamon fan, I would give it a try. I'm not going to buy a 6-pack, but I'll probably have one this year as well if I can find it in the UK. Now, this is why I love cinnamon. It's not just about food. I love the smell of cinnamon. And as you all know, you can get candles with cinnamon scents. And just whenever I light these candles and it fills my house with this scent that just reminds me of home and my childhood and warmth and coziness. And so it's just really, it really is one of my favorite smells. I am also a big fan of cinnamon gum. Trident is my favorite, but there's also Big Red in the States. There are a number of different brands that do cinnamon gum and cinnamon mints as well. And so this is my, this is the cinnamon that I buy, and it's interesting because I heard chefs on TV talking about, oh, you should only use this Saigon cinnamon, this Venus cinnamon. So I actually looked it up, and this is not considered. This is considered like a lesser cinnamon. It's not considered really cinnamon, but quite honestly, I find it has a better taste. It's more flavorful. It's more spicy and bold. So this is my preferred one. But look, everyone, it's kind of empty. I'm running out. I'm a little nervous because it's Christmas cookie season. So I think I'm going to go to the store. And when I go to the store, I'm going to remind myself to don't forget the cinnamon. Oh, yes, I did. All right. Have a great week, everyone. Try out the cinnamon and different cookies and different flavors and different scents, and maybe make some crafts with it. And take care, everyone. Bye.